Right, part two of my vision. The last time I was talking to you all, I explained my vision and I left off by saying your beliefs and your thoughts affect everything in your life. So I want to go deeper into that. So, what do I mean by your beliefs and what you think affects you? So, I don't just mean like I believe the sun rises. No, not like that. It's like your subconscious beliefs. Like whatever your subconscious is believing is what's going to show up in front of you. So I have a saying: what you believe, you perceive. And sometimes it takes a minute for it to show up. Like if you change your belief, but it shows up. And then I also think that if you figure out, like, okay, for example, if you want to buy a house, a lot of people want to buy a house. I asked them, like, why do you want to buy the house? So let's say, for example, they're like, well, it'll provide stability and security for me and my newly acquired baby. So part of the reason a lot of people think that they can't buy a house is because they think it's too expensive, or they think that they have to go through a loan process, which if you believe you have to, then you do. If you believe you can't get approved for a loan, then you can't. So it's really like taking those ideas that you have that you might not eat, like most of the time you're not aware of it, and like picking at those and making them the opposite, or making it into what you do want it to be. So, for example, I said maybe you believe it's hard to get a loan, so you would need to switch that around. Say it's easy to get a loan, or say like, well, actually, I don't need a loan to get a house. Like, you just make up in your head. So to go from I can't get a loan to I can get a loan, there's a lot of space in between that. So what you have to do is baby step your way there. So what I mean by that, so how you baby step is, so if you want to go from I can't afford a loan to I can afford a loan, start from I can't. What's slightly above I can't? Like, well, maybe I could, like, if I fixed my credit just a little bit. So, like, you have to keep doing that until you finally do believe, oh, I can afford a loan. Now, you don't always have to be, like, practical with it. You don't always have to be, like, logical. Because right now I said, oh, maybe I could get a loan if I fix my credit. But you could also say, I'll get a loan and it's going to be easy, and you could believe that. You could believe that right away. I can't tell you what to believe and what not to believe. You can believe whatever you want. But understand, whatever you're believing is what's going to show up to you out here. And there's a lot of layers to this, but that's like the gist of it. You got to get your subconscious to be on board, like, because that's your program. Your subconscious is like the automatic program. So if you can start switching the code of that program, like while it's running in the background, then your life will be easier. I mean, your life is already what you're making it. So if you put in a little effort to change your thoughts around, it's going to be what you're making it, and you're going to like it. So let me know if you have questions.